These are give me get the keys and or the big sporting goods or Walmart.
What's
Now, you're right
happening?
from
What's
Walmart, don't you?
happening? It's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Yeah. I know I said I was going at 7:30, but we had to eat dinner, so I had to let the table clear, and now I'm here. Without no further ado, um, y'all see the title? Why shadow boxing is important. Appreciate you, Jonah Hill. Appreciate you, Remy Loke. Yeah, okay. They didn't tapped in. So I got a request from I got a request from one of my supporters. Appreciate you. About different finer points about talking about boxing and what else I could bring to the game. So I figured that we start out with something like I said, why shadow boxing important. Actually, we were just going over the importance of shadow boxing. So let's do that. Let's talk about, man. Appreciate you, Jonah Hill. Yeah, nothing, man. What's up, Weezy? Baby, you know what I mean? Man, appreciate y'all for showing up. Man, appreciate y'all. Jay, what's happening? Man, I appreciate y'all. Like I say, Mike, yeah. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to say as well, I don't know, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I just like going, I don't know if we're gonna go Tuesday, I don't know if I'm gonna go Thursday. I don't know. I guess we missing each other, huh? Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
That's the third one. Now give him a point. That's 1 point.
He didn't hit any low.
Yeah, he didn't even
we watching Boza Edwards and Bazooka Lamont for the WBC 130-pound championship. Like I said, we watch boxing. We watch boxing. That's what we watch, boxing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Gotta study the craft. Excuse me. I was just talking. Actually, I was just talking to Mo Hooker the other night, and we was doing some studying, and it's almost like with your parents. They say, "Don't do what I do. Do as I say do." And so, like I say, I tell them sometimes I wasn't a good inside fighter, but I want to teach you to be a good inside fighter. So different things like that. Just follow, listening to your trainer. Do as I do. Don't do what I do. Do as I say do. Yeah, appreciate you. All Sports, Muhammad. What's happening? Boxing enthusiasts. Miss Elisa, got the ladies in the house. Yeah, them girls, they love fights, don't they? They love a good fight. Oh, okay. So yeah, we was talking about shadow boxing, man. Shadow boxing is very important. I was just talking to one of the young fighters, and he said they look at shadow boxing as just a warm up. But let me tell you right now, shadow boxing is not a warm up. Shadow boxing is an exercise. It's a routine that you go through. It's a mental exercise that you go through to hone your craft, to work on your technique. And you're supposed to throw your punches at about what you say, Red, about 75%. Yeah, I say about 75%. You should be sweating when you shadow boxing. Yeah. You should be sweating when you shadow boxing, working on your techniques that you work on in the with the pads, different things like that. Definitely perfecting your jab. Make sure you're stepping. You might want to get in the mirror. Me, I didn't use a mirror, but you might want to get in the mirror to make sure that you looking as you should.
Especially for young amateurs, need to look at themselves.
Yeah, young amateurs, right? Coming up, definitely get a look at yourself, and like I said, you want to be technical in there because being technical saves you. If your hand is up, it's automatic, it's natural. You catch that punch. We fought a lot of foreigners. We've been all over.
I'm trying to think about that.
Sue, what's happening? Tay Walker, yeah. Man, it's Tuesday. What's happening with y'all? It's Tuesday, and we talking boxing. Appreciate y'all. We 4 minutes in. Man, what else can I say? Like I say, I had a request also talking about why switching trainers don't teach their fighters to switch. Well, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You just it's just talk. Like I was taught, I'm a left-handed fighter. and I was taught, of course, to fight southpaw, leaving my left hand in the back for the power hand. But I was getting my ass whooped like that. I never, just thinking about fighting, I never didn't know nothing about fighting. So I used my left hand off the rip because it's my dominant hand. I didn't use to rear back on nobody. I don't know, maybe because I'm just crazy. I'm weird. I looked at boxers. I say, you supposed to put your hands up. But even just looking at boxers, if not knowing nothing about boxing, I see people how they fight. So you just put your hands up. So naturally, I just put my hand up for the left because I don't know. I feel like I wanted to kind of have some style. I didn't want to mollywop nobody. So when I started boxing, they said, "Oh no, you a southpaw, switch." I said, "Oh man, I tried, but I was getting my ass whooped in the gym." I said, "I ain't doing that." So I switched in the middle of the session, and I started whooping ass. So what I was saying about they was asking about why they don't switch, why it's not tossed to switch, and that's a good question. But I think it's being taught more now. But you was just talking about this the other day, and I really think that you know, man, I'm telling you, Bud Crawford didn't majorly influence everybody on switching. It's been definitely a lot of switching. Even before, of course, Marvin Hagler and different fighters, everybody switched. But I think he's really transcended switching. I really think for the new generation, the new wave, he's creating a trend with switching. And like I say, even every young fighter, if you hear about them, they want to be like Bud Crawford. If you ask them who they want to be like Bud Crawford. And I think that's one of the trends he set as far as switching. Um, Another trend he's also set was we were talking about was undisputed. Is he ever since he's won undisputed, everybody's just claiming undisputed now. Everybody wants to be undisputed. Even like I say, even the young ones coming up, they ain't even won nothing yet. They already saying I want to be undisputed
because it's so many belts.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think people want to be viewed as just a champion no more because it's so much. The Devin Haney, Teofimo situation with the WBC and the WBA,
for sure,
and all of that shit. So I feel like to clear it up, like the ones that's really want to go for it, is they want to be undisputed.
Ain't no question. It
makes sense because it's too many fucking belts. It just don't make no damn shit. So if I was up and coming talent and talented and hero, I would want to be undisputed too.
I want to be undisputed off the rip. Off the rip.
Yeah.
I want to be undisputed off the rip. I ain't never want, man. I want to be undisputed off the rip. I want to be the champion. I want to be the champion. I don't want no questions about my claim. Appreciate that. Tay Walker says, smash the like button. Appreciate you, baby. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Yeah. Paper Chaser, how you doing? Vikasha, appreciate you, baby. Larry Finley, yeah. Man, come on now. Hey, it's Tuesday. I know it's late. Thank y'all for staying up with me. They said I should switch it, but I already said I'm a man of my word. I like to do it, even though if it was late. I say forget it, man. I'm gonna do it, man. If nobody watch, I was ready to go. I swear I'm gonna still going. So appreciate you. Larry Finley, hold on. Larry Finley says, Crawford the best fighter in the world right now. I mean, he definitely got a claim to that. We ain't gonna dispute that. Definitely has a claim to that. Bless you, Red. Definitely has a claim to that. We had good news coming up. You know what I'm saying? Different big things, you know what I mean? It's coming up. So expect something great from Crawford. Like I say, it's our time now. We on our way up. You know what I'm saying? They can't hold us back for no longer, and we gonna see the best of Crawford. I'm definitely optimistic and so excited about that. I'm so excited about the future of Crawford because we done weeded out all the other guys, and now it's time to go. So shout out to Bud Crawford. Appreciate you, baby. Hold your head. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be all right. Mike Fleming says, "Do you think more fighters will do a purse bid like Tio?" Well. I don't know. Let's see how that works out for Tio. I mean, I definitely the fighters, they deserve good money. You know what I'm saying? But you have to, in business and anything, you have to learn the flow, I think. So at the same time, I think he he's over dragging the Lomachenko win. I think he's overhyping that. I think he has to do more. If he ran down Tank and ran down Devin, then I can see he's this type of guy. Especially with the other things that's going to be coming along his way. Excuse me, being that he know how to talk, being that he has charisma or whatever. But I don't know. LW Boxing, what's happening? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that was definitely shout out to T.O. for doing a move like that, you know what I'm saying, to try to do what he's doing. Also, let me give a big shout out to Clarissa Shields, who's fighting. She's hosting her own pay-per-view. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's basically in the corner where Bud was at, where they don't have no dates. If y'all didn't know why her fight is gonna be on pay-per-view is because they didn't have a date. They didn't have a date for her or for women's boxing or for whatever the case. So she made a date. And so you know what I'm saying? She's trying to do her thing, and I salute her for that. If you subscribe, help her, show some love. She gonna put on the show. She gonna go out there and do her thing. You know what I'm saying? She fighting for history.
She got merch on her Instagram page too. Her merchandise on her Instagram, linked to her Instagram.
Definitely. Red just informed me she got merchandise for sale on her Instagram page. It's a link on her Instagram page. Definitely support her. I mean, like I was saying, I think she's a real person too, as well. With the women or people in general, we try to put them in a box, but let's just celebrate her talents. You know what I'm saying? Because I think she is a great person. I think she got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? And she's a real warrior. She's the champion, and she's a trendsetter. Like I say, 2-time world amateur champion, gold medalist. Like I say, she's undisputed in one weight class, 3-time world champion. And she ain't ducking no wreck. So shout out to Clarissa, baby. We definitely gonna watch your show. We definitely gonna sign up and buy the fight. Team Crawford supports you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, baby. Okay. Hey, hold on. What he say now? What he say now? Appreciate you, Mr. Strong. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Rico Patterson, shout out to Clarissa. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, she dog tough. And I mean, I love to see her with all that jewelry on. She just like like our ancestors. She's a queen. You know what I mean? She got all that jewelry on. And like I say, they say gaudy jewelry, but we come from a place from that. That's just how it is. It's history. You know what I'm saying? We just come from that. This is thousands and thousands of years ago. We actually come from that. Stuff still survived. This is
why they break Africa of
yes,
natural resources, diamonds, and that's where all that shit is at.
Ain't no question. Ain't no question.
We created it.
Exactly.
We innovated it.
Ain't no innovation.
People want to wear jewelry before Africans was wearing jewelry.
I swear.
They didn't know what where are these medals.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you see the African king with it. Come on, man.
That's right.
That to us for years.
Royalty, baby. Shout out to Clarissa again. Shout out to all my, you know what I mean? Get you a chain, get you a piece. Like Drake said, all the accents that make you a king or a queen. Yeah. Terrell Wise says, who you think Tank Davis should fight next? I know. Definitely. Weezy, shout out to you, baby. Yeah. Ain't no question. I know he told me, he said, definitely. I just had a moment with Weezy on my birthday. I went over there and, man, man, it got serious in there, didn't it, Weezy? Yeah. I appreciate you, baby. Man, always love, always show me love. Yeah. Man, Tank should fight whoever, man. Like I say, Tank, you want to see him. He just got that talent. He explosive. You want to see him fight somebody that gonna give him a competition. Come on, we know who they all should fight. Them guys should be getting it in. Devin Haney, Tank, T.O. Come on, man. And they sad for not really turning up for that shit. They sad for, you know what I mean, for real. And like they say, motherfuckers do this shit for glory. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, y'all getting a check, y'all getting paid. Like at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, man, I want this guy. I gotta be this guy.
The problem is that Mayweather, he retired undefeated, so everybody wants to follow that. People want to follow greatness, and I understand. But I feel like that the media and these networks, they kind of shun people off when they lose, and that's the problem.
Oh yeah,
people getting these checks, these nice checks, and they riding around in Rolls Royces.
Yeah,
and they live in a high, a high level of life.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like I don't feel like you should be diminished when you lose a fight if you fighting at that caliber.
Definitely.
Like if any of the four, Devin versus Garcia, Devin versus Tank versus T.O. versus even Lomachenko's still in there. I don't give a fuck. He lost.
Definitely.
But he fought the best talent, so you can't diminish you can't diminish Lomachenko because he is putting his legacy on the line to fight the best. And that would happen more if these networks and some of these fans, these fucking casual, finicky ass
On my
fans, when
mama.
you lose, you just done.
On my mama.
There's many times and occasions throughout history where people have come back to win world champions after having multiple losses and become great after. The people forget that Manny Pacquiao lost twice by knockout coming up. And now he's top 10, 15, 20, whatever.
Ever.
Top 20 fighter ever.
Yes.
And he got stopped twice.
Yes.
People don't realize that.
Yes.
You know, he also lost to Eric Morales at 130 as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people and got knocked out cold by Juan Manuel Marquez, but does that make him less of a fighter?
And he was an old man when he got knocked out.
Yeah, does that make him any less of a fighter? Because he's putting on the line against the best, and you have to respect someone for doing that. And another little situation like with I hate to even bring up the heavyweight Wilder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He fought the best fighter in his division twice.
Yes.
They were the two top in the division at the time, and they fought each other twice.
Yeah.
You should not diminish.
Yes.
No matter what these excuses he's making and all that shit.
Yeah.
You cannot diminish Deontay Wilder because he put it on the line against the best.
Yes.
You know, and I'll speak to our situation with Errol Spence Jr. Now, I'm rooting for Errol Spence Jr. I want him to be in the Hall of Fame, but when it comes to us, we got to knock him off.
Ain't no question.
But when we beat him, you cannot diminish Errol Spence Jr. because he fought the best.
That's right.
I mean, you like the fans, like y'all gotta realize that. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta realize that. You know what I mean? And take and respect the person who was getting in there, getting punched in their head for 12 rounds for your entertainment and enjoyment. You know what I mean? But y'all want to get out there and trash him on Twitter and trash him this. Oh, he lost. He ain't shit. No, that styles make fights. People lose.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it's not very many undefeated fighters in history. You know what I mean? The greatest fighters in history have multiple losses. So, I mean, that's just what it is.
And if you're a fan, you're a fan. Like I say, in anything in life, you want to stick with your folks. It the same as when they was up. You know, now he might have went out and they might have, you know what I'm saying, might not have. I understand if they didn't give they all or something like that. You know, you got to hold your heroes to a standard. But like I say, if they gave a valiant effort, you definitely don't want to turn your back on them. You know what I'm saying? And that's to the networks and everybody. You know, like I say. And the trolls, the people, you know what I'm saying? They call themselves boxing fans. When I was reading different articles, man, just the stuff that they say is like, excuse me, it's just crazy. I mean, they so tough on the internet. I mean, it's just you know that propaganda that they do against fighters.
And they never been in a fight in the playground, but they want to critique fighters.
Ain't no question. Okay, so let's get more. Taco K, what's happening? Appreciate you. West Oakland, yeah. Okay, Taco K says West Oakland in the house. I had a question.
357.
Trey 57?
Yeah, that's 357.
Trey 57, Oaktown.
I remember that because of the group. 357. MC Hammer.
357 MC Hammer.
E40.
E40. Hey, you know what I'm saying. Hey, Mr. Strong says Bernie is Bud Power much more devastating than 147 because he was knocking everybody out since lightweight. He was knocking everybody out. I mean, you know, he had some great boxing performances as well, but I mean, he was stopping those guys too. Definitely, he's a lot stronger at 147. You know, it's more of a natural weight, and definitely. We was just talking about the Benavidez fight, and I guess from the outset it looked to be a slow fight. But if you watch it, you know what I'm saying, you can see the work that Crawford was doing. And like I'm saying, they said Benavidez, his whole face was swollen. He's like a bees, a bunch of bees that stung his face. You know, his glass was sticking 2 inches off his face. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Bud is a hell of a puncher at 140, you know, and taking them punches all night it's just different. You see how Kell Brook reacted.
When Bud hit you, it stay with you.
Oh man, it stay with you.
You look at all them opponents. They was all the undefeated fighters that he fought took their O's, and what are they doing afterwards?
Yes.
You know what I mean? The
Yes.
only people that actually is Ricky Burns, Ray Beltran, Postal that have some success. The rest of them guys, shit, you're never the same after you fight them.
Never the same. Never the same. But he do change them. He like I say, that's what put him in a, like I say, man, them boys don't never be the same. He ruins a lot of them guys, man, like Trinidad, like Chavez. He ruins them guys. He ruins those guys. Let me see. Yeah, appreciate you. RD, the voice says O&E is in the Omaha. Salute. Appreciate you. Not a hater of BNB, but he always say salute up to all the soldiers. Omaha. Salute. Okay. Not let me see. Not a hater of BNB, but he always says salute to all the soldiers. Oh, Blue Blood. Oh, yeah. So, hey, shout out to Blue Blood, man. He doing his thing. He making it. He doing what he do. You know what I mean? Like I say, definitely. I appreciate him for saluting all his people that tune in for him. You know what I'm saying? Without the people, who is we? You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for loving my show. Thank you for listening to what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all giving me this platform. You know what I mean? So appreciate it. So shout out to Blue Blood. Shout out to all them doing their thing. I want my show to be more, like I say, more just of a grounded show. I want you to subscribe. I want you to tune in, but at the same time, I want to stay true to myself. I don't want to, overdo like, just saying, like, I don't want to bring out what they said, but the clickbait type of thing, that's not my style, but you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. Shout out to Blue Blood, shout out to Blue Blood, shout out to Blue Blood. And I know, they got big love for me too. We chop it up, we had our little spat, but like I say, I don't hold grudges, and we just talking. It's just boxing, you know what I'm saying? I just give my opinion or whatever. And like I say, hey man, it's all love. We a community, even the boxers, I love all my boxers, now it's a brotherhood. Like I say, even the fellas that beat me, I have respect for them. Like I say, when I fought Mickey Bay, even though I had respect for him. I love boxing. I love boxing. So, I'm a fan of boxing, and like it's a brotherhood. So, I talk a lot of stuff about some boxers too, but I know what it is like to get in that ring, and it ain't easy. It's not easy. Living the life of a fighter is not easy. Is not easy, and the fighter, even if he don't look that good in his style, but when he throwing them punches, that shit don't matter. They still hurt and they still coming. So shout out to all the fighters. You get in that ring, and shout out to all the, especially the dedicated ones. That's because it's a hard game. It's a hard business. You can get killed in there. Excuse me. Boxing enthusiast says same with Benavidez. He got shot then boxed after. Well, like I say, he did take that shot. Benavidez, he did, but
let me say something about that.
He fought a good fight.
Let me say something about Benavidez. You talking about Jose? That's what he's talking about?
I'm sure he's talking about Benavidez.
Okay,
same with Benavidez, brother.
Jose got shot,
Benavidez,
right?
brother.
Now, we didn't have Benavidez on our radar.
No, he's saying he kept fighting, I guess.
Oh, okay.
He's saying, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I thought they people making excuses like, oh, he was shot.
No.
Well, he asked for the fight.
Yeah, so he asked for the fight.
That's all I was saying, but
yeah,
carry on.
Yeah,
my fault.
Yeah. I want to read the question. Sometimes we read them too fast or take it the wrong way. But yeah, I know he did. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight, you will do that. You will do that. Like I said, I was just telling the kid earlier today. When you come to being a fighter ain't easy, and to be in a world-class training camp, you just gotta want it. And, if you want it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna perform. And it's just like that. Your dedication, your motivation, you know what I'm saying? Your motivation. You gotta motivate yourself first. So ain't nothing gonna deter you, whether you got knocked out or whatever it is. You're gonna, a determined fighter gonna come back. Some don't, but if you really want to do that, you're gonna make a mark. And just like all the fighters, the great fighters like Azab Judah, the ones that's coming out, Shane Mosley, they ain't Roy Jones. They ain't trying to leave fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to leave out winners. No matter who it was, I'm trying to leave a winner. So. We ain't going out like that. So if you want to do it, you can continue to do it, and that's what makes you a champion in and out the ring. In and out the ring. Okay. Bon Kui says Pacquiao is gonna possibly fight. You know what? I know they it's definitely being talked about. You know, and they definitely, I can't say, but it's, they definitely, you heard what he said, 40 million, right? And Bud with 10 million. So, I mean, they don't want to do things fair, but I think it's a reasonable thing that could happen. Um, I'm definitely going to advise the kid, let's get that fight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we have to do to take the fight. Um, we're gonna take the Mayweather route, like he said against Oscar De La Hoya. I let him choose the gloves, I let him choose this, I let him choose everything, and that way I can be that. And so, you the changing of the guard, you got to take him out, and that's what we're gonna do. So, good. He better get all he can because he ain't gonna be the same after this. He ain't. His run is over when he get in the ring with Crawford. There ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be over for him. So maybe if he took on an Earl Spence or a Mikey Garcia, he can keep that going. You know what I'm saying? But when he running to Crawford, it's all bad for him. So, which it should be. You know what I'm saying? Which it should be. Oscar De La Hoya gave him the mantle. Now he should pass it down. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. Don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back. If he was gonna do it, he should have got a little check from Mikey, stopped him. You know what I'm saying? And settled on up for Crawford. Probably could have ate up Spence too. That would have been an extra feather in his cap because they got Spence high right now. Would have stopped Spence and you know. But hey, shout out to Manny Pacquiao. I hope he do choose us. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything goes good, and I know y'all want to see the fight too. Let's just, so we can all have a sigh of relief. Don't we all just want to have a sigh of relief? Damn. Please just let the fight happen. All will be right in the world if Spence and Bud just fought, right? Damn, won't it? Yes, it would.
Man.
So, man, what's happening? Y'all, man. 26 minutes in. Appreciate every one of y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. You feel me? Yeah. It's Bernie the Boxer, baby. Eee. We having a good time. We having a good time. Damn, I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. Got Red with me. You know what I'm saying? Giving expert commentary. You know what I mean? And we just at the house, man, just chilling, man. We just at the house, just chilling.
It's just my opinions. It's just my
Red got
logic.
excellent opinion. And let me say this. Let me give Red his flowers right now. I think that Red is gonna be one of the premier trainers. If when I say premier trainers, and I want to say a specialty in mitts and pad work, because Red is like, if you a boxer, he's a boxer's boxing pad work, man. If you a boxer, he is definitely out. The transition gonna go real smooth. You gonna pick up off this shit real good. Now if he gotta work with you, but he gonna definitely put some nuance and put some swag in your game. He definitely gonna have you right, man. Red, he got my respect. I'm telling, and like I say, Red, he came in boxing late, and Red came in boxing late,
20 years
and
old.
I had a 10-year head start over Red in boxing. And man, Red, like I just say, I can't say enough about Red. Like I say, I watch pad work, and of course, I'm being brought in as a trainer. For if y'all know, they brought me on the staff. You understand? I always been with the family, but I'm definitely taking pointers from Red. I definitely, when I see him, I'm just amazed at how he do it, and I'm in awe. And I just want to get like that. I feel like I can get cold as Red. I'm cold then I know what I'm doing. I get cold red and wrapping hands. If I can wrap them hands and do a pass like Red, I'm gonna be funky. Red don't say nothing else. I'm gonna be funky.
Let me say something.
I'm gonna be funky if I wrap them hands, because I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be funky.
Let me say something. Let me get like 30 seconds. Listen here.
What up, Red?
I appreciate that, bro. But when it comes to boxing, what I've learned is really about your mind. It's really about what you gotta appear. You gotta be a mental giant. You gotta be able to mentally get in your fighters' heads. You gotta be a psychologist. You gotta be their uncle. You gotta be a daddy sometime, and you gotta be able to reach them. You got to be able to reach them mentally and get them to do what you want them to do. It's like a trust.
Yes.
You got to build that trust. So that's the aspect of the game that I'm working on. But that's probably the most important than pad work, to be honest, because you look at the fighters in the old times, they wasn't doing no fucking pad work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were sparring, hitting the bag, running, speed bag, whatever them old exercises was. And the greatest fighters in history come from those older eras. So pad work, I mean, it's cool. Like it helps sharpen you up. It helped with certain things, hand-eye coordination, repetition, things like that. And I study my craft. I want to be the best at everything that I try to put my hands on. So it's just studying my craft. But I want to give Bernie his flowers because Bernie is still my OG in the boxing game. Bernie ushered me into the boxing game. So it don't matter what kind of plateau that I would ever reach, God willing, you know what I mean? God, if I do it, Bernie be with me.
Ain't no question.
You know what I mean?
Ain't no question.
And that's just that. I feel like I need Bernie.
Yes.
I need Bernie in the gym. I need Bernie by my side because he brings his expert analysis and his historical aspect to the game that a lot of motherfuckers don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's important. You don't have guys that study the game like at our age. We 40s, we in our 40s.
Yes.
We don't have guys around our age group that studying shit that was way before we were born and things like that. And Bernie can tell you exact dates, times, quotes, what if it was snowing outside, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like Bernie is excellent. It's all about your mind. You look at the great trainers like Emmanuel Stewart. They wasn't doing pad work and things like that. Maybe little basic pad works and shit. But he's one of the greatest trainers of all time. It's about what he knew. It's about how he could reach his fighters and things like that. So that's the most important aspect of boxing is not just fucking pad work. I know y'all see a lot of, flashy pad work and we all look good on the pad, shit like that. But if they're not going to do it in the fight, you can't get a fighter to transition what you're teaching them in the gym to the I'm gonna take over for a minute. He got to go get his his plug.
My new toy, yeah.
But if you can't get your fighter to translate what you teach them in the gym, then I mean you might as well just be like a YouTube trainer. Like it doesn't even matter.
But this is what I was saying too, though. Okay, so let me explain. I was really saying when I was saying with Red, it's not. I know it's not just about the past, but his mind. Red knows how to explain. He know how to. It's just small little terms like how he said today. He said, make sure change your level when you stepping out. Something easy that you should be able to understand. Make the direction simple. Excuse me. And so that's what I like about Red. Sometimes I'm not articulate enough to know how to say what I'm, articulate what I'm trying to say. But so that's what I like about Red. That's what I'm saying with that. And then definitely with the pads, like I'm saying, he's teaching you actually how to box. He's teaching you how to box. He's teaching you how to box. So shout out to Red again. You know what I mean? So, like I say, it's definitely his mind. Definitely the mind. I know but the mind is telling him, controlling him with the pads. It ain't just, like I say, and even with Mayweather's, a lot of people, like I see Boog, shout out to Boog, they do a lot of fast, but Mayweather's, his is not like that. His is actually, man, Mayweather's, if you watch them is actually, he do all those moves. He do all those moves in the ring. Damn near do all those moves in the ring. Okay. Brief, you gone? Appreciate you, baby. Joe Voidable says even Floyd Mayweather cannot say he did all those numbers by himself. When he fought Manny and Conor, however, he say, okay, no, I ain't gonna say that. How can we can say Floyd did all those numbers when he fought Berto? He did do good numbers when he fought Berto. I ain't gonna say. I mean, he did do great numbers with he been an attraction ever since he fought what's that name? Oscar De La Hoya. Mayweather's definitely you need an opponent, but Mayweather he didn't need no opponent. People was gonna tune in no matter what. So shout out to Floyd. You can't say nothing enough about Floyd. Can't say nothing enough about Floyd. Hold on, I got my people with me. Ohio Runs Boxing says I hope Crawford fight Manny. Definitely. Hopefully get that fight. Like I'm saying, there's a lot of stake on the line, a lot at stake on the line for that fight. We don't, like again, and it's getting repetitive, but we just want to see Crawford in there with somebody, that they think can give this man a challenge, and we might blow through him, but at least from the outset, it looks like he's in some type of danger, So let's go. Man, appreciate y'all. We 35 minutes in. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. Thank y'all for tuning in on like I say, on a short notice, late. You know what I mean? I hope y'all entertained. Appreciate Vakisha Ja for, you know what I'm saying, inspired me to go on tonight and talk about a few different other things. Like I say, we was talking about shadow boxing, the importance of shadow boxing. And like I say, it's not a warm up. So you should be definitely at about 75%. You should be at a sweat. You should actually be, so in tune that you're not even paying attention to nobody around you. And, you can also, me and you say, you ain't got to look at me. Don't stop working to listen to me.
Right.
Shit, keep working.
Like some good. If there's any young guys, man, watch Terrence Crawford shadow box. Watch Terrence Crawford shadow box.
Yes, sir.
Watch the old Andre Ward tapes him shadow box.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They throwback guys. They lasted a dying breed.
Man, watch Terrence Crawford shadow box.
Watch Terrence Crawford.
Watch Andre Ward. Them
Andre
couple of my
Ward.
favorite guys to watch shadow box.
Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Appreciate you, baby. Yeah, man. So what else is going on in the world? I think we got some good shit going on. We got Chocolatito and them going next week, him and Estrada. I think 2 weeks from now. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think it's gonna be a hell of a card. You got 108-pound world champion, Ring Magazine, man. Shout out to the little guys. I don't know him, but I know he's fighting. He's the Ring Magazine champion, 108 pounds. They got them at the bottom. We got women boxing, great women boxing. We got Barakis, who was pound for pound world champion in the welterweight division. Women, she's fighting the McCaskill. She's fighting her in the rematch. So let's see if she can, pull out Mother Time and pull out
I'm rooting for McCaskill.
Definitely. Red's rooting for McCaskill. I think she's a cutie pie.
She's from Chicago,
and she's from Chi-Town. Okay, so they're going for McCaskill. I mean, I'm intrigued with the matchup. I like to see little mama come out and do her thing and upset the apple cart. But I also like to see the old lion come back and get it together. Always like to see the old lion come back and get it together for one good time, and come on out and ride in the sunset. So, shout out to that. That's a good thing. Like I say, Chocolatito, this could be it is the last. His career is wilting. He done had a lot of wars. The other fella, he on his way out too. What's the fella's name? Estrada. But they still at a high level. It's for the Ring Magazine 115-pound world championship. It's an excellent fight, and what else can you ask more than that? So I hope y'all tune in and watch that fight. That's gonna be good. Let's see what Chocolatito. Let's just see what they do. Great stuff. McCaskill, Barakis, woo! And I think girl trying to squeeze down there. I think Clarissa gonna try to squeeze down there. I think she gonna try to. If not, she gonna try to lure old girl up, which is gonna be top-notch stuff. Put them girls on top one of them top men's cards and let them get some shine and let them get a check, man. Do something for them ladies, man. Like I say, you got to get them women credit. Ain't the world can't. It ain't nothing without a woman. So let them do their thing. They want to feel empowered too. Give them something. Like I say, give them guts, cause them girls can fight. I sparred with the world champion. What's her name? Michaela Meyer. I'm telling you, she's on my neck. Hit me hooks to the body. She do a lot of good stuff in there, man. And I had to sting her just a little. I stung her just a little, but she ain't deterred. She was not deterred. She come back worse. So I say them girls, they tough. Them girls is tough. We got to support them, though. Let's just support our fighters. Support your local fighters. Support your fighters, especially a great one like Clarissa, who's moving for greatness. She's almost doing a thing like Henry Armstrong. When Henry Armstrong was coming up, Joe Louis was the man. So, they said, well, what we going to do to eclipse Joe Louis? Because Joe Louis, he got everybody. So we going to come up, he's going to win 3 world championships. And that's what he did. So, he was like right with that, he was right there with Joe Louis. So he, like I say, what he won, the lightweight, the featherweight championship, and the welterweight championship at the same time. He never defended the featherweight championship, but he made 19 title defense of the welterweight championship and a few title defenses of the lightweight championship. So shout out to Henry Armstrong. I think that's what she's doing, trying to be undisputed in 2 weight classes, trying to stir up some ruckus, give her some notoriety. So let's definitely support her. Hey, it's my producer, Stonewall Boxing. What's happening? Definitely. Stonewall Boxing says, I'm buying Clarissa's card. definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support each other. We gotta support our own. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl, shout out to the Flint crisis in Michigan. You know what I mean? Definitely, if the water is still bad, we need to do better. You know, that's a shame. Everybody deserves to live a quality life. This is America. You know, we live in excess. We throw away food. We throw away everything else. You know what I'm saying? So definitely something we got to change with that. That's a shame that we living in America if they still don't have clean water. And that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
We need to do better. Let's do better. Okay. Knockouts with Nakaya says, I was on a Zoom call with Chocolatito. Oh, snap. You was on a Zoom call with Chocolatito. Oh man, I'm a little jealous about that. That's all right. You got big ties, huh? Big ties, huh? Yeah, he gonna, like I say, if he get past him, if you get past Estrada, man, you go on a tour where you just fighting. You fight nobodies, man. You make your money and get up out of there, man. You leave on a good note. Ring Magazine, you leave on a good Kenny McKinney. Does that amateur fight?
Yeah, he got dropped too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Kenny McKinney was bad. Kenny McKinney hit hard for 119 pounds.
It's the 88 trials.
I seen that red. That's what I meant to click on. 88 trials, Kenny McKinney. Okay. Hold on. Tay Walker says Flint, Michigan. Says I live in Flint. Well, damn. Shout out to y'all, man. I feel for y'all for not to have no water, man. That's sad. That's sad. And baby girl, she's still fighting for y'all, with the blue hair. That's what she symbolizes. So definitely standing up for her town. Definitely, you know what I mean? She protesting, she's standing up for a righteous cause. She righteous. Shout out to Clarissa, man. Shout out to Clarissa. Man, damn, let's go. Appreciate you, baby. Okay, where we at? We at 41 minutes. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah. Tay Walker, y'all hold y'all head down there in Flint. Bernie the Boxer loves y'all. Team Crawford loves y'all. Yeah. Boxing enthusiast, Bernie the Boxer. We can't sleep on Brandon Adams' card on Thursday. Lots of fighters, and we want another guy. We kept grinding after taking L's.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He came back and won the contender the second time. He lost the first time.
This is Brandon Adams?
Yeah, he lost in the first one. Mm-hmm. And he came back. I think he beat Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. In the final. And then he fought Charlo and gave a decent effort against Charlo. Yeah, I like Brandon Adams, actually. Who's all on that card? Who said that?
This is Boxing Enthusiast. Shout out to Brandon Adams.
Yeah, type in the comments who's on that card and what channel and station.
Yeah, he said it's on Thursday.
Where? What channel? Like, we don't know.
Give us some info.
Give us some information. I didn't see it. I'm on Twitter all damn day. And so Boxing got to advertise a little better. You know what I mean? Like, a person like me and Bernie should know this type of shit. How we don't know? We looking at the boxing shit all day, every day.
I swear. My boy, shout out to Sam T, who's fighting Brandon Lee, man. I'm pulling out. I'm pulling up for Sam T. Pull an upset.
Yeah, he's an upset. He's an upset guy too. He's a road warrior. Fight all the top guys, beat them, and don't get the decision. He came out here to help Terrence get ready for Kell Brook. And he gave great work. He was a dog in there.
Great work.
So shout out to Philadelphia.
Shout out to Philly.
215. That's a 215. Shout out to Philly.
Shout out to Philly.
All my people's in Philly.
Knockouts with Nakaya says it's on NBC. Appreciate you.
Okay, we on it.
We gonna watch it. Give us something to do on the Thursday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He fights a killer on NBC. Who's who he matched up with? Okay. Boxing Enthusiast says Okay, I got that.
I'm gonna find it and tape it.
Yes. Rosendo, what's up, baby? Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, hold on. But okay, says Boxing Enthusiast says, sir, okay, 18. Oh man, he's fighting a killer. Like you did say that. 18-0, 18 knockouts.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, we got another. They ain't talking much about him, but I hearing a lot about Berlanga. What weight are they?
Maybe 60.
60?
Brandon Adams is short. He should be a 54. He got a lot of muscle on him. I don't know. Like he should be a 54 pounder. I think he'd be more effective because he fought Charlo big ass.
Okay.
He's short. He's 5'7" or something.
Appreciate you, Joe Voidable. Yeah. All over there in England. Yeah. Appreciate you, baby. England got a rich history in boxing too. England got a rich history. What was it? Ted Kid Lewis, who was he was the welterweight champion. Um, man, England got a lot of good fighters. Man, England got a lot of good fighters. Man, let me think. Bob Fitzsimmons was from England. Cornwall, right? Okay. Um, three-weight world champion, three-time three-weight world champion. Bob Fitzsimmons was the middleweight champion and a heavyweight champion. Won the outright middleweight champion from Nom Perriel, Jack Dempsey, and he beat Jim Corbett for the heavyweight championship. And I think he only weighed 170 at the most. I don't even think he weighed 170. Bob Fitzsimmons like 167, but he could punch because I forgot what he used to do in one of them places in Australia or something. He used to do this and do that. Build up his strength. Sometimes things happen as a boxer, getting you don't know what you're working your way up to. Fighters come from all different backgrounds, so you never know what is getting you in shape for. Okay, we have 45 minutes, man. Appreciate y'all. Somebody asked, was Bud fighting at 154? I did hear him say that. You hear him say he want to kick Danny Garcia's ass? Yes. I mean, man, shit, I'm sure we're gonna go up to 54 at the end, but we got too much work to do at 47. And so let's just see. Let's just see what happens with that. Joe Voidable says, Yo, Bernie, what do you think about Demetrius Andre? Is he the most duck fighter next to Bud? I think so. I think he is. Demetrius Andre, he's a duck fighter, but he's not making a case for himself. Let me say this, and I can't make this. He's not whooping ass good enough. He's not beating the fuck out these guys, making these guys. He's looking like he gonna stink the fight out, and motherfuckers don't want to do that. He look like he gonna stink the fight out. You can't get shit out of whooping him because he just too good for his own damn good. That's it. He ain't taking no damn chances. Andre ain't taking no fucking chances. And why did he have on that fucking woman's hat at the fight? That shit was weak as fuck. He looked like a fucking cornball. The shit was disgraceful. He had them stupid ass glasses on with that stupid ass fucking floppy women hat. They turn it into women. That's a shame. Men don't need to be women. Damn. Especially not a fighter. Now that they got me mad just thinking of, I was like, what the fuck? What kind of floppy hat shit is, what kind of shit is this going on here? What kind of, Jesus Christ. He said, if you watch Cadillac Records, it made me just think when Muddy was talking to Wolf. Was it Wolf about the car, about the truck? Wolf had the raggedy truck, and he had the nice car. And Wolf told him, "Well, I own the car; it don't own me." And when the man left, the manager say, "But he sure can't sing." Well, he said he showed up, but he might can, but he ain't got no style. Shit, fuck. Demetrius Andre, man, you got to get better, man. We got to be stopping these guys. You got to make a case for yourself. Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you. All the birthday wishes. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Where we at? 48 minutes? Okay. Man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. We gonna make it just one cool hour. If you fucking with me, it's gonna be one cool hour. We just gonna have 1 hour. I can give it one good hour. My boy James said, give it one good hour. So I'm gonna give it one good hour. Boxing Enthusiast says, you should have seen the way Garcia and the Peno were dressed at the Canelo fight. Man, man, woo, Jesus. Pants too tight. You see the commentators for the Canelo fight? I mean, that man's pants were so tight. It just getting out of line. I don't know and we just perpetrate that. When are we gonna know? Stay manly, guys. Stay manly. Nigel Ben, he says Nigel Ben. Nigel Ben was a heck of a fighter. He what he do? He jumped on my guy McClellan. He stopped McClellan, man. Good fight though. Who else we got? Oh, that's what I want to talk about. We got Andy Ruiz and what's the Areola. Great fight. It's gonna be an action-packed fight. What's the name? Ruiz got fast ass hands. Excuse my language. He got fast hands. He looked like he slimmed down. Finally, I looked like he slimmed down. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. I don't know if it's gonna be on pay-per-view or whatnot. Actually, I would have liked to have seen that fight, which me and Red was talking. I would have liked to love to have seen that fight in Mexico. I would have loved to see them guys fight. I think that would have been a tremendous fight. They probably would have outsold Chavez versus Haugen over there. I mean, but I know he was probably contractually obligated to fight oh boy again. But man, I wish he would have held on to that a little bit more because I would have loved to see that. That would have been great for the Mexican people. And just to see all that, it'd have been huge over there. Super huge. But a great fight nevertheless. You know, at least they did get it on. They passing, they finally gonna get it on. It didn't, it's better late than never. I still want to see the guy from Chicago. He got stopped by that big old guy, the babyface assassin they call him. I still want to see him. We were just talking about Baby Miller. I'm so sorry for Baby Miller. Well, I'm not sorry for him because he was dumb, but I would have loved to see Baby Miller in the mix doing different things. So it's a couple things going on, man. We got a lot of, boxing is steady going, baby. Steady going. You can't kill boxing. They say it's dead, but you can't. Ain't nobody turned away from no fight. Appreciate you, Unique Gun. Yeah, appreciate you. T Moose Knuckle. Yeah, appreciate you. Everybody in the comments, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I can't thank y'all enough, man. Where we at? 51 minutes. 51 minutes. Let me see how I do that. How do they do that? Boxing enthusiast, Bud fighting Clayton. I don't think we're gonna fight. That's the guy that beat that just won to beat Teixeira. Is Castano. I don't know who is you mean Castano? Because I don't know who Clayton is. I don't know who Clayton is. Bud fighting Castillo Clayton. If you don't fight Pac-Man, I don't know. I don't know who that is, bro. T Knuckle says, "What up, Bernie D? What's up with all the BS Crawford haters are talking about Mikey getting a Pacquiao fight?" Like I say, I don't know. I don't know. That all depends. I don't know exactly the ins and outs on that. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. But I think that they see the position that we in, so they're gonna try to, make it as one-sided as possible. But I think at this point, I think that like I say, if I say it about everybody, when you make $1 million, nobody's losing. So the thing, the what it would do for us to beat a Pacquiao, which puts us in that seat. I mean, it is what it is. We beat that guy, then we are, kings of the division, and we actually put that fella in a more position, Spence in a more of a position. And that is what it is. The fans want to see that fight. So, I mean, just give it to them. Stop playing. Team Spence, let them other motherfuckers mill that shit around. Let Danny and Mikey fight. Let Sean Porter, he can still get in. He can still fight. He could be the first title defense or something. But, please step up. If that's your fighter, tell him to get off his high horse. Fighters get off their high horses, make amends. Let's just do this shit for the sport. Let's do this for the love of the game. Let's do this for legacy. Let's do this for real shit. Let's do this for your ancestors. Your ancestors, the great Henry Armstrong. Tony Canzanieri's, Kid Chocolates, Bud Taylor's. Fuck it, Jim Corbett's, Jim Jeffries. Give it all of them, the ones, man. Jack Johnson. Let's go, man. You gotta fight the best. You want to be somebody, you gotta fight the best. And you know what I'm saying? Damn, I mean, it's a shame. That's what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. I was thinking, we 53 minutes in, we got 7 minutes. Appreciate y'all. Lomachenko did the tweet joint. I'm not on Twitter, but he did a tweet joint. And he says, what he said, I'm just waiting on one of y'all cowards to step up. I'm waiting on y'all to step up. And in the way I read it, I seen him. And then I seen Devin, and I seen Devin say this is the way he killed haters with success, which was money and bullshit like that on a boat and shit like that, which I thought was weak as fuck. which I thought was weak as fuck. Your success depends on you winning championships and doing different things like that. I mean, you in a boxing game. Your success, who give a fuck about your boat? You know, I'm a boxing fan. The people that's watching you gives no fuck about your money, your stacks, your fucking boat, none of your clothes. That shit, nobody gives a fuck about that. Now, they might keep an eye on you. Actually, it's because of boxing. We all ain't shit without boxing. That's first, because you box and you decent. Second is gonna be your appearance and this and that. But mostly it's really about you boxing. So if you ain't fighting nobody, bro, that shit don't matter. So stop doing that weak ass shit. Step up and fight somebody. Fight the what's his name? Fortuna. Fight motherfucking Linares. You know, any of them is decent fights. So step up and do that. Somebody put some pressure on that motherfucker. Tell that motherfucker we don't give a fuck about all that shit. Fight somebody. I'm asking our boy to step up too. Don't be a bitch now. Valdez, you said if this guy ducking you or you ready to fight, then let's make it happen. Shakur, I'm asking you to step up. Let's mean what you say. Mean what the fuck you say. Mean what you say. I seen let me see too. Now I'm going on the road. Thinking about Ryan Garcia. He said that old gay ass shit. You know you're not fighting Tank, bro. Trying to take the spotlight with Canelo and them up there with them guys doing the thing. You know you're not fighting Ryan Garcia. That's not happening. They're not putting you in there with Tank. No, they're not. That's not happening. In 2 rounds, okay. So, I mean, I like the other stuff you did when you did the shout out to Devin and you did that. That was cool. But the shit you did last night, you was reaching, bro. Stop being weak as fuck. Stop being weak as fuck. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay. Damn, boxing enthusiast, I keep hitting you, man. You got 1,000 comments. Appreciate you. Burchell had a listen. Burchell had to cut weight. I think so. But the silly motherfucker went and ate 2 Hawaiian pieces. Fuck him after that. You was still, if I was his trainer, why in the fuck would you go eat 2 Hawaiian pieces? Why in the that was dumb. That was dumb. So, and you see he paid for it. So Burchell, you don't at the end of the day, what we just say earlier today. You should have knew not to get your ass in the ring then, you know? If you get hey, you should have knew not to get your ass in the ring. So once you get in there, ain't nobody saving you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Appreciate y'all. We got 3 minutes. Let me see. Who we got now? B. Romero says, how many more fights does Bud have left? I think we can fight till 40. We got another 5-6 years in this shit, man. And especially when the ball get rolled, we got another 5-6 years in this shit. Like I say, Bud takes care of himself. Body holding up well. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more to prove, man. We got a lot more to prove. We still got to do our little run at 54. You already know we got to do that. So, you know, man, you know, the sky is the limit. You know, when you got somebody like Bud and you got the people behind them, like y'all appreciate the support. You know, you want to see something great. You know, we witnessing greatness. You know what I'm saying? Not only with Bud, with different things. So definitely, you know, man, Bud, you know, and he's a fighter. You know, we got too much to prove. We got too much to prove. Boxing enthusiast says, "Let's go, Mo." Shout out to Mo Hooker, baby, looking excellent. Tune in March the 20th. Mo, he, you know, man, I'm just like I say, we turning that man into a whole different fighter, different nuances to his game. You know, he's a quick learner and he's a happy learner. So shout out to Mo Hooker. Everybody that's counting out on him. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't bet the bank on that fella. If I was you, don't bet the bank. You might not be you might your old lady might put you out. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bet the bank on this guy. Don't bet the bank on this guy. Don't bet the bank on that guy. Because we gonna send him for a loop. We gonna send him for a loop. Shout out to Mo Hooker, baby. He looking excellent. Mike, I heard you out there. Mo looking good. Mo looking good. His jab is like a sledgehammer. I mean, man, you know, like I say, and it come off, you don't even know when he throwing. It's like a trip hammer. Yeah, definitely. Pizza was a bad thing. Let me see where we at. Where we at? We got 1 minute. So I got one more question. Oh, okay. Ooh, good one. Good one. Jashawn Brown says, "Who wins, Better BF or Beaver?" Well, I like Beaver. I think he can box, he can punch, but that Better BF. I mean, he's you see, he did what he did to what was that fella's name? Damn, Volzdik. Yeah, man. I mean, he's a hard puncher. I want to see Better BF. Nobody's calling for Better BF. I don't really keep up with the light heavyweight guys like that, but nobody's asking for Better BF. Nobody. Everybody's looking the other way with Better BF. So, who would I favor? I think Bevo has a better style. I think he has a more style in his game, but I think it's a pick 'em fight. Who would I favor? I'm gonna go with Better BF because I think as the rounds get further, he's gonna be strong, and you never know. I don't know if Bevo gonna be able to hold up under that pressure and them hard punches. So and he got technique in what he's doing. So shout out to Bevo, shout out to Better BF, shout out to Jashawn Brown. Appreciate everybody in the comments. Shout out to B Romero, Mike Flemings. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I appreciate y'all, man. I got a decent crowd in here tonight. I got a decent crowd in here. I appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, feel me? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. You know what I mean? And Anthony Padilla says, my guy, yeah, appreciate you. Yeah. Jason Moe, yeah, over in Canada, everybody. You know, man, I appreciate y'all. Like I say, man, thank y'all. So let's go. Hold on. Okay, damn, I got 1 minute. Okay, we're gonna go. Bon Kiki says Canelo is found for one reason, like it or not. I ain't knocking Canelo. Definitely earned his stripes to make his mark. So what can you say? But at the same time, I feel like the WBC could have, some things just don't need to be explained. That man hadn't fought in 2 years, and he was coming off a loss. No way he should have been a ranked number challenger. He shouldn't have been a challenger. We need to hold each other accountable. But I feel like at the same time, Canelo, he had that big deal. I don't know what's going on with it, but he had the 11 fights for 300 some odd million. Who wants to give that up? I'm sure he would have fought all killers for that 370 million. You feel me? But, in a timely fashion, I don't know. He had to do what he had to do. He had a contractual obligation, I'm sure. Him and Oscar De La Hoya fell out, but, with the money, him and with the DAZN deal, you know what I'm saying? Who want to give that up? He got plenty of time left to go. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Canelo. He going to fight for the championship again. I think this will make him because he still got Caleb Plant. But I think Billy Joe Saunders is a good fighter. I think he's going to give him a little trouble like Sergio Mora was saying, his swag. He might have a little more confidence in his game. Especially with seeing all these other guys crumble. Man. So I'm expecting something from Billy Joe Saunders. I'm expecting something from him. He says controversial things. He's been in trouble for saying controversial things over there. So he kind of a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? He get in trouble. So let's just see. Let's see how tough he is. Shout out to Billy Joe Saunders. I can't wait to see the fight, and I want to see what Canelo do. Shout out to Canelo. Shout out to their team. They're doing big things over there. Excuse me. Okay, I got one more. I'm on the roll now. I'm ready to talk. We could talk all night. Oh man, Canelo. Let's not talk about that. Let's don't talk about that. Young Billionaire says, see y'all March 20th. Yeah. And they opened up Dallas. They said Texas, they ain't got no mask. You ain't got no mask. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to kick it and have a good time. I mean, that's a hell of a fight. Mo Hooker and that fella, man, this is a small mini fight. They're having a little minor title on the line, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I think, having an incentive. Everybody knows it's not the world championship, but you know what I'm saying? It's something on the line. It's almost like a Texas thing too, minus Spence, But hell of a fight. They got a lot of background with each other, Ortiz and them. But I think Ortiz ain't seen a guy like us. He hasn't met no real resistance. He hasn't met nobody that can box, that can punch, that has many facets to his game like Mo. So, it's going to be definitely a test for him. We're going to see how he reacts to a loss. That's what we're going to find out about Virgil Ortiz. Yeah. So, Robert, get ready. Appreciate y'all. I know y'all studying, but we studying too. So, listen, man, I'm going to get up out of here after that. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if I'm gonna go Thursday, but if the mood suits me, I definitely gonna give y'all a heads up. Appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, If you want to support the channel, you can support at Bernie the Boxer. You can cash out Bernie the Boxer. Man, so with that, man, I'm gonna get up out of here again, man. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Tuesday. Thanks for staying up with me, and keep supporting me. If it's anything y'all want to talk about, definitely let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with y'all. Appreciate you. Yeah.